Yo, welcome back to a Craft Beer Crew. I know I haven't said that in a very long time, and every time I make one of these videos, I actually never return, but this time I think it's gonna be a little different.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying?
Before we start and get into why I've been gone, let's have a beer. So I have this Sam Adams, normal, not even a cherry wheat. It's the only thing I had in the fridge. So cheers. So there's two main reasons why I've been gone. One is motivation and two is equipment. So let's get started with motivation. So I started this channel in 2020 with Dave. Then came along Mike, Steve, and Malcolm, and various other friends that were featured in some of the videos. And I was reliant on having my friends in the videos to motivate me to do it more. You know, my passion was kind of brought on them. And although they always support and still to this day support things I do, I kind of was reliant on them being on board for me to want to make a video. And although I did a lot of solo sessions, that was during COVID, so I had a lot more time. And if anybody knows anything about editing, it becomes a job in itself. So once I started going back to work, the last thing I wanted to do was come home and edit when it was easier to play video games. But you gotta hustle, you know what I mean? It never had anything to do with like my channel not growing or like me not making money off of this, because that's never what it's been about. But I am a firm believer, what you put in is what you're gonna get out, and I just need to put in a little more work pushing my channel. It's hard now that I live with my significant others for the last 3 years, and she supports everything I do and encourages me to hang out with my friends, but traveling 2.5 hours to make a video or like just to hang out in general is a lot tougher nowadays. Financially, I gotta make smarter decisions and, you know, split up my time a lot better. But other than that, like, I think a lot of my motivation kinda died down when I couldn't do it with others. The second reason was equipment. So I had this Canon EOS M50, which still works great to this day and is a great camera, but as you know, things can get bulky and really tedious carrying stuff like that around, trying to fit it in a backpack and whatnot. So I got a new camera. I got a DJI Action 4, which is an amazing small GoPro-like camera. Came with this awesome lavalier mic that sounds great. And I'm excited to use this camera and put it to work and like various things. You know, for skateboarding, it's awesome. And for all these other things, it's really awesome. It's a little better than my Canon EOS, and it was a fraction of the price. So I'm happy to see how this turns out. And I think we're gonna make a lot more videos now, so let's get it.